Hey everybody, AcedTyler here. Welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we landed into Wonderland, and we were also tasked to gather some evidence in order to prove Alice's innocence. In this episode, we are going to bring over the said evidence, and hopefully, hopefully, actually convince the Queen that Alice is not guilty. I actually like how Donald and Goofy are over there just being the jurors, like they got someone for jury duty somehow. Oh yeah, somehow she decided to just make this fifth evidence appear. Even though we just got a bunch of those, and so now she says that checking all five would be a waste of time, and so now she wants us to find only one box or pick up only one box, because so that way they're like I don't know, yeah, object, yeah, just yeah, of course we object. We make an objection. Yeah, thanks, Phoenix, right? So anyway, so yeah, we have to pick one box because apparently the Queen doesn't believe that like she still wants to think that apparently Alice is still the perpetrator. And so we open this box, and so we have the part so yes. So yeah, there's your evidence. Alice is innocent. Silence! I'm the law here! Article 29, anyone who defies the Queen is guilty! That's crazy! Seize him at once! Hey, I'm only doing that voice here because, like I said, folks, I can't do a good Donald Duck voice. I tried, and it always falls flat on his face. So, yes, that's the reason why. And, oh, gee, thanks for the dog pile. Alright, so, apparently, since the Queen of Hearts is a sore fucking loser, so now the cards are going after us, and so, what we have to do for this fight is that we have to, destroy this tower here. That's actually our only objective. And I actually like how, well, what you can do, though, is that, they can actually just, you can actually attack the Queen, and of course, she can actually attack you as well. But if you, whack her with the Keyblade, she falls over, and, because of that, like, most of the cards will get stunned. And so that way there you have a better chance to, attack the tower. So, yeah, you know, we went through all the trouble of, finding the evidence, and so she decides to just bring her own evidence for some reason. Well, because, well, you know, being, being the piece of shit that she is, and so she just refuses to believe that something else is you know, caused these crimes for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, she's really that much of a sore loser. Now, bear in mind, folks, is that you actually, it is possible for you to fuck this one up when it comes to picking up those boxes. And when you pick one of the boxes, sometimes it could be Donald and Goofy that will appear. And so when that happens, they'll be trapped in cages, and so Sora has to do this all by himself. If you pick the right one, though, then it turns out to be the Heartless. Then of course Donald and Goofy will be by will just be by your side. Now, it actually did happen to me before where I fucked it up, and well, in one of my recordings where I actually got Donald and Goofy. And so, I didn't really want that, though. So I actually went and just made another attempt, and so that way there I made sure just get the Heartless. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, though, but I just want to make sure to get the Heartless, so, you know, just rub it in her face. Alright, so mysteriously, though, Alice has disappeared. Oh, where could she be? Well, nobody knows for sure. Quit dawdling! You're not hiding anything from me, are you? Find Alice, or else! Okay, fine, I'll find Alice, jeez. Stop taunting me. I like how all the cards are just gonna go, well, they're just going and search out Alice. Like, she orders all of them to look for her, and then we have the ones that are just standing there, doing absolutely nothing. Ugh. Sheesh. Like, that's just some trial, though. It's like, you know, we tried as much as we could to just go and like find the evidence just to prove that Alice is innocent, and yeah, you know, she doesn't bring over her own evidence, and so she refuses to, and you know, she decided to just, you know, attack us anyway, even though we try to prove her wrong there. Damn, that, you know, this trial here, like, to quote Sugar Conroy, this trial is just way more rigged than Saddam Hussein's trial. So yeah, well, but then again, this is Wonderland. Anyway, so yeah, here we have the Cheshire Cat once more. So yeah, left, right, up, down, all mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside down room. So oh yeah, we have some new Heartless here. Excuse me, sorry, I just kind of swallowed too fast. I actually went ahead and just de-equipped the slap shot and equipped the dodge roll because, trust me on this one, we are definitely going to need dodge roll, especially for the stronger Heartless and also for the eventual boss fight that we have to do. So yeah, that's actually one of the more important things you gotta do is just have a dodge roll equipped. So I figured I figured we'll go ahead and do that because I only had 1 AP and I didn't have any more, so I just had to go ahead and do just that. Anyway, so new Heartless, these are the large bodies. Large bodies, they will definitely put a hurting on you there. Because, like, once they hit you, they will hit hard. And, you know, and so, like, whenever they're in their normal mode, they will try to jump right at you. And, you can only attack them from behind because when you try to attack from on their belly, they are actually invulnerable to those attacks. They will actually, they're actually, defendable, well, is that even the right word? Is that even a word? I don't know. But they have defense on their bellies there. So yeah, you want to make sure to hit them on the back. And once they have half their HP left, they will go into berserk mode. And so they will try to what they'll do is that they'll try to rainbow over at you. And once they they'll actually do this kind of a belly barge at you. And once they hit you, they will hit hard. Like especially in the beginning. Like, you know, later on, once you get stronger, then you know they shouldn't be too bad. But since we're at a low level at the moment, then and you know we have some weaker stats. Oh yeah, Goofy just learned Jackpot. Yeah, Jackpot is definitely one of the more useful abilities for Goofy. Which is why, honestly, though, like Goofy has much better abilities than Donald will ever have. So yeah, between Donald and Goofy, like Goofy is definitely the much better companion. But going back to what I was saying, so yeah, the large bodies, once they ram into you with their belly barge attack, then they will hurt. Like especially if you're in the beginning section, yeah, they will cut down Sora's HP in half, or actually as now, like he'll just go in a pinch. So you really want to be careful of those. What you can do to avoid that is that, like, once they try to charge at you, they will actually chase after you too. Like, there's just like no dodging that. Well, they can actually tire themselves out though. But what you can do, though, is that once they try to do that, then you can actually just deflect against them, and then they'll stop, and then they'll kind of get stubborn, but they'll just kind of scratch your ass, like, just forget what the hell they were doing. It's like, well, what were they doing to begin with? It's actually kind of funny, like, just see that. So that's what you want to watch out for against those large bodies, but hopefully later on, once we get stronger, then they shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Just as of right now, in our kind of a weakened state, then they do hurt, so that's what you want to watch out for. Anyway, so we're at the tea party garden. A very merry unbirthday. Sit down and get your present. And so we have the Mad Hatter. Well, actually, we don't really meet the Mad Hatter in person. He's just a relic of the picture. But so here's what you do here: is that you can actually sit on these chairs, and as long as you sit on the correct chair, like these hard chairs first, then you get some rewards for that. You get a potion and some other abilities, or some other prizes as well, like the shards or some materials for synthesis and whatnot. Which is something we'll be doing later on, and the picture actually changes as well. Because first we see the Mad Hatter and the rabbit actually looking sad, and then we have a different picture right here though. Actually, we can just take a closer look. This one looks rather I don't know how do you say it. Well, actually, I think I'll just say it. Yeah, see, like right there. This one looks rather unnerving here. The way they just look at you, they go like, "Oh, I know what you did last night." It's like makes me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, so that's what you gotta do, is that you just sit on those chairs, you get those prizes, like either money and also the bubbles. I don't know, they also look pretty heavy. The rabbit there looks so fucking weird. Just like, look at him, he's like on cocaine for some reason. Like that's just like the way you see there. Like how much cocaine did he smith? I mean, did he sniff? What the hell? Did I just say Smith, or just like you actually Smith cocaine? Yeah, I'm having some major brain farts here, folks. I'm so sorry about that. If you sit on the other chairs and not the correct chairs, though, the Heartless will actually appear. So that's also another thing you want to watch. Well, actually, I'm gonna sit on this chair over there because what's gonna happen though? Well, one thing just to show it off, we get this cake here, this unbirthday cake. And then that's when the Heartless will spawn. But actually, I just want to get, like, not only show it off, though, but actually just get some experience, because, you know, I do need the experience for one thing. So I might as well just, you know, attack Tartarus while I still can. And now they're having a major panic attack. So yeah. All right, let's go in this house here, and it'll take us back over to the Bazaar room. Are you just gonna follow me everywhere I go? They're hiding somewhere in the Mama Wraith's grave. Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the lights. So that's what we gotta do, is that we have to turn on these little lights here. And oh, first, Heartless. Also, I never got to mention this. One thing I do love about Kingdom Hearts, and you know, I'm not gonna talk more about the soundtrack here, is that the worlds that you visit, they actually have their own battle themes, and that's actually one thing I really do love about it. Is that you know, they just say they have the battle themes where, you know, just keeps with the theme of the world itself, and it actually works real well. And they're actually they're so good because of it. That's something that, you know, Sonic Unleashed should take notes, because in Sonic Unleashed they always use the same exact battle theme. Or just always go like da 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 da, you know, something like that. But not the case of Kingdom Hearts, thankfully, is that, you know, they have their own battle themes, and that's just something I really do love about it. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, you may have noticed that those of you who have only played the vanilla versions of Kingdom Hearts, well, at least in this game, you may have noticed that the coloration of the Heartless look very different. Because in Final Mix, for some reason, they actually complete palette swaps of most of the Heartless. So like in Vanilla Kingdom Hearts 1, well, at least in any of the original versions, like let's say for instance the large bodies, they're like they have a blue color scheme, and their backsides are like a purplish kind of a pink. But in this one, in Final Mix, they gave them the palette swaps where now their backsides are they're all gold. So I'm not quite sure why they gave them the palette swaps. I mean, probably to make it seem different or anything like that. But I mean that's probably my only thing, is that just make it different. But yeah, that's what it is. Like one major difference between the original and the Final Mix version. So that's actually one thing you notice there. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do want to. I never. This is another thing I never got to mention at all. Like, some more about Final Mix, is that see, Final Mix was actually it didn't release originally like just after Kingdom Hearts 1 was just released for the PS2, like back in 2002, and I think in 2003 is when they actually did release a Final Mix, but it was actually originally a Japanese exclusive version. And so for us Americans, we never actually got to see a release here. It's like because you know, we see all the content that's had, like, and all the new cool stuff, and a new super boss as well. But you know, since it's a Japan exclusive, it was originally Japan exclusive, then we never actually got to experience all those. We were stuck with the original ones, so we were kind of forced to miss out on that. Unless you could probably use an emulator for that and just actually witness those yourselves, but. Yeah, for the longest time we were stuck with the original Kingdom Hearts games, and so only in Japan they actually got to witness those. So yeah, it's like well, how come we see all the cool stuff, and so we wouldn't be able to see that? And you know, they were actually without the definitive versions of those games. I can't even speak today for some reason. So yeah, they were like, you know, the definitive versions there. And so it wasn't until 2013 is when you know, they finally announced that Final Mix will be releasing in internationally, like you know, with North America and all other countries, and as part of the collection for the 1.5 HD remix, and then later on for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, then it would be in the 2.5 HD remix, and so yeah, it took till 2013 for them to finally release the Final Mix versions for us Americans to grab onto, complete with you know, with cleaner graphics, and you know, with and you know, making them look HD, and also with the updated soundtrack or updated sound quality for the you know, for the music, where instead of the MIDI files, and it's like real instruments, which yeah, you know, I don't know why it took until then for them to finally be released, but now we were able to see all these exclusive content that we were never able to see beforehand. So yeah, so now we got our hands on that. So now it's basically like, you know, the better versions of those games, basically. So that's why, you know, I'm actually glad that those games are released now, so that way they're actually, you know, just play the special definitive version of of Kingdom Hearts, where, you know, in a way, it's actually more like the extended version of those games. Very much like in Lord of the Rings, where, you know, in the theatrical releases, they only we only saw the original ones, but then they had the extended versions, which we have copies of those. And so with those, we actually see like more scenes included to it to make more sense of the overarching story of those movies. So it's actually kind of like that in a way. Anyhow, so now that we got two of those torches lit up, so now we can be able to face up against the boss, but there's actually going to be a lot more to do in Wonderland before we do so. So next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we're going to do a bunch of the stuff beforehand, like, you know, just for the sake of showing those off, and then some more Heartless grinding, and then after that, then we should be able to get to the boss of this world. So until next time, folks, see you guys later.